Yay.
Hello, stream. We're here.
Hello.
Brought
Brought to you tonight by...
No. No.
Brought to you by Shade
Shade Redo
Redo Legends.
Oh no, it's so bad.
Cool, they nailed that.
We're back, everybody.
I broke Tog. I win.
Delightful. So, as we get ready to start our game tonight, if you have powered by G Fuel, if you have
that's not what we're powered by. I want to be very clear about this.
Also, I think I read somewhere G Fuel is actually retiring, apparently.
Crazy.
That's...
if you have less luck currently than your Spitfire score,
in it, yes.
you may mark up to your Spitfire in luck. I believe our doctor has a beginning of session skill to use.
Yes, I do. Sweet.
Go ahead and roll that for us, please.
Let's see. Let's see if I get bombs.
Oh shit! What?
What?
Bombs?
It's always been
I
bombs.
have safety concerns.
Siegfried just comes from around the corner.
Hello. Did someone say explosives? Well, wait, hold on. How does that look again?
Oh.
Explosives.
Ow.
Aren't you supposed to roll 2d6 for that?
Oh, did I not? I thought I hit the wrong button.
No,
There we go.
There you go.
it's still not very good.
What happens if you miss for that?
He blows up part of the ship.
Well,
Oh shit, I don't have my
shit.
book open yet. Hang on, I can fix that. I'm so
Let me look at the
prepared,
book of
you guys.
consequences.
You can trust
Nothing.
me.
Nothing
perfectly
happens.
great.
Okay.
I lose my alchemy tools, so I can't do alchemy at the moment.
Oh no. That's okay. Good thing we're headed for a port.
Yep.
You also have a blacksmith on board.
It's true.
That's the reason we deal with him.
Oh right, I moved that.
Who's we? I don't deal with him.
We
I
deal
try
with
not
him.
to. I try not to.
Yeah,
Tolerate.
I don't blame you.
I'm gonna hit him more so he has to go to you.
It's a good call.
No.
You do you, and we'll see what happens. That's
You can
all I
trust
say.
me, guys.
Yeah, you
Gonna
can
hit-
definitely trust the doctor.
I'm gonna
He'll
send him to the
definitely
doctor
help.
a lot.
Can
So you have
definitely
to do it.
trust the doctor. Absolutely trust.
No, yeah.
What do you gremlins remember from the last time we played? It's been kind of a while now.
It has. I remember that we.
I remember.
I take offense to that.
We laid waste to a Dagon church.
Oh
the-
yeah.
The place
As
before we
you
left.
did. Yeah.
But we did successfully leave port there. We had 2 guests come aboard. One was the map maker kid, or no, the book writer kid, whose name I do not recall.
And he is
His
bunking
name-
specifically with Inigo, is that correct?
Yeah, I think I did stick him with him.
Okay.
And we had
His name's
the-
Owen, but it's spelled like Eoin Owen.
Yeah.
Weird, interesting way of spelling it.
And Shale. Owen and Shale.
And we had one other guest with us, the lady, the mysterious lady, who wanted to get from one place to another.
That's Shale.
I believe you are thinking of Shale.
Yes.
Yes, she was waiting for you. She does have some mysteries. In fact, there are a couple of things happening as far as crew speaking with her. Should you guys choose to follow up on those. Meanwhile, we had some smooth sailing, right? We did a nice.
I rolled 12 to get towards the Million Maws where we were headed.
Right, and because you rolled well, everybody got to do some downtime things. But we had something else important to take care of this evening as well. Although I believe we took care of Tog, we just decided that you were going to take the carouse bond for your downtime. Is that correct?
I think so.
I believe that's
Oh boy, I truly don't remember. Hold up.
that's fair.
Let's
I
say
also
yes, though. That sounds right.
realized today that I hadn't actually posted the video, so that'll go up tonight also.
Oopsies.
Make
Yes.
that
You're
the book.
caroused.
So
Oh.
if there is nothing more to add before we get started, I'm happy to jump us in from here.
I think
I
the only
know,
other thing that I had a note for was that I was gonna give, because we had like missing bunks that were
Mhm.
going on. There was like shit that was going
Oh
on.
yeah, that.
Yes.
thing.
I was gonna let those crew members use the captain's quarters until we solve the issue, and so to keep morale up.
Right. And I will say
And
that
then-
that does take up essentially a cargo space, or not a cargo space, but like a whole space worth. So you've got a whole group of people in there, but that they are content and comfortable in that setting.
And then
Did we
me
figure out
and-
why that's happening?
You have
Poor
not.
Skane. He just keeps trying to talk.
I fuck him apparently.
I love
guys.
it. You've tried like 10 times now. It's great. Sorry.
Me and Seamus had the death visions too
Yes.
Right.
of people that I need to kill.
That's right. So, then as we begin, the ship bell rings a couple of tolls across the decks. A familiar sound for you guys, as you know, it summons you to dinner. There is food spread out across a small table, heavy-bottomed cast irons and things so they don't slide around too much in relatively smooth waters. And as you all make your way towards the plethora of food there is, you do notice it's a larger sort of feast. And as you approach, Lucas appears and says, "Captain, with the island on the horizon there, I've decided to use up the rest of the perishables we had on board, and so we've got quite the feast this evening."
That's probably for the best. I know that some of the crew have been having to bunk in unusual quarters, so that is a wise decision. Make sure we replenish the stocks as soon as possible.
Nothing that wouldn't have gone bad soon anyway, sir. Is everybody coming down to eat? What are you guys up to? What's your plan? You've been summoned. Of course, it's just food. You don't have to show up.
I don't have any taste for till we make port, so I'm not really in a hurry to eat.
It's fair.
True.
I haven't had a chance to hang out with my brother for a fair bit, so I want to eat with my brother.
Absolutely.
Elements to.
He's
Question
easy to
that might
find.
inform that. How's the moon phase doing?
We'll get there, dear.
Okay, so probably going in quietly,
Feeling
getting
You're feeling
a
the
good
itch.
chunk of food, and then going away to one of the deeper portions of the ship. Maybe if I eat enough, it won't be that bad.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah, sure.
sure.
Let's go with that.
It
Just
appears.
The doctor,
I
quick-
have-
the doctor will
Uh,
come down. Go for it.
No, go for it.
No, you.
I
go
have
for
an
it.
I have an out of character thing. So.
Oh, okay. So the doctor will come down and eat. He has his own utensils, plate.
It's
He will
a
go down.
it's a feast for sure. Usually we're rationing out what is available to make sure we have enough till we make port again, especially perishables, fruits and other cheeses and things like that. So this is really a feast that is out for you today.
So Skane would go, and he'd see the feast and go, "God damn, did Lucas die or something? Because there's no way he cooked this much.
Lucas didn't cook shit.
Well, there's no way he let this go." And I just want like Lucas in the background just yelling like, "Ah, you old bastard!" But yeah, I'd sit down and eat.
Because you don't know what I've got. Boy, you sit your ass down and you eat it and you be thankful. I was trying to make a handout for everybody about El Minister, who is also present today as the bell rings for dinner. You guys, of course, are familiar with your weapons master, your master craftsman here.
He big.
He's big.
I mean,
He's burly.
Most of our food just goes to that dude.
Right.
That's why Lucas usually doesn't put this much out.
Quick out of character thing. Can anybody hear my children screaming in the other
No.
room?
No.
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 Okay, good. We've all been playing Silk Song for the last week.
You? No.
Um,
You? No.
I know, right? Have you seen my achievements popping up? It's been great. It might be the hardest game I've ever played. I think I'd rather drag my balls through glass in certain parts. But anyway, make sure you can't hear them screaming.
That's a visual.
Yeah, right?
That's a choice of words.
My friends accuse me of the tender bits to the belt sander for the same personal reasons of hard games.
I love it, but I also hate it. It's weird. I actually would go down after like a good portion of the crew had gathered to eat. I would like to go down and kind of like grab a couple things to eat, but also I would like to address the majority of the crew. Do we know by any chance from my high roll, because we're not at the million maw yet, I assume we're stopping in between, correct?
Yes, currently the island on the horizon is the volcanic isle on your map.
Okay, do we know what that is, or is that just kind of an uncharted kind of thing?
I think I gave it. Actually, I think I called it Volcanic Isle. in my
I
notes.
have
Beautiful.
stopping at the volcano isle, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would just kind of go down there and kind of get everybody to quiet down and say, I know that times on this ship can be rough. It's unusual, to say the least, and things aren't... They're not the same here as on any other ship. You put up with a lot, but you work hard. When we make port, I want everybody to take some shore leave. Get some R&R. Any of you that choose not to come back, we wish you well. But if you do come back, know that you've always got a place. Because nobody fucks with us. That's all.
Your crew responds heartily, lifts their drinks, toasts to you. Captain! And they cheer.
Trying to keep the morale up. That's, it's important. Because these fuckers try to mutiny me, I'm burning this fucker down. So.
There it is.
Was there anything in particular you wanted to do with El Minister this evening before, or while dinner is happening, Inigo?
At first it would be the usual like 5 minutes of chowing down and sitting in silence, because that's just what me and Elminster would do back on the island. Before I caught up with him a little bit and just kind of did the how have things been going, how have you been acclimating to the ship. Do you have any interesting works in progress? Just checking on him.
Sure. He doesn't get to do too much work on the ship. It's not currently outfitted for him to have like a large metal setup or anything like that. Although that is something you all could change. And he does, grumble a bit about like, what do they want me here for if I can't be making weapons? But he continues.
I have a slight out-of-game question for this. Could you put a forge on a ship?
I think we
feel
put
like-
on this one.
Oh, you could on this one.
Our ship has a literal beating heart, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we can.
so,
Which
we
may
can give
work.
it, so we can give it heartburn.
Yeah.
Yes. Theoretically, in a proper like copper-lined room, where you'd be less likely to burn things, you could set something like that. The same kind of place where you'd keep dry goods or munitions. You theoretically could have a forge. I'm not sure of the real world mechanics of like the smoke and things in that situation, but
I'm just trying to like picture a blacksmith trying to go. It's like, why are all of our swords jank? That's why.
yeah, that's why.
That's okay. We can have jank swords. We're just gonna have a lot of swords.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. So, as the evening goes on, the sun begins to set as dinner comes to a close. We'll move over to Cray, who's got a very interesting night ahead of him. So, you're familiar with the voice of the change, the call of the moon as power reaches its zenith. It's a familiar sensation as your mortal form slowly begins to fade away. But something is different this time. It's more wild and cruel than you recall the last. Even though it's still early as the sun falls beneath the horizon and the moon is not yet at its peak, the itching beneath your skin has already become more. Pain beginning to radiate out from your jaw. The crawling, coiling flesh stirs beneath your skin, stretching and pulling in ways that beget more pain than you usually face. You said you were finding a sort of solitary place. Where are you going? What's your plan?
So, the intention, normally, is basically to go down to one of two options, usually. Either just fucking straight up jump overboard and just live in the sea for the duration of this event, because you can.
Mm-hmm.
Or, what is probably going to happen, is to go down to the deepest, darkest bowels of the ship to, like, the heart chamber, and should anybody walk in, they would probably find him stuck to the fucking ceiling like a xenomorph. And it would be a bad day for them.
Fair.
Just staying away from everybody, because he's got that connection with the heart of the ship.
I was to say, for our purposes today, ideally, you'll stay on the ship. For now, at least.
Okay.
The ship in question, of course, here before you.
Holy shit, that's so cool!
The gaping maw, a
Nice.
position of power for you all. But down in the belly, by the heart, perhaps, you're hiding away and waiting for what you know is to come.
Yep.
A
Would alert brother that is happening and go.
sure.
So he's up to speed on.
I would then kind of linger around the passageways to make sure that no one wandered in on that.
You would also, Captain, be familiar with this change. Is there any sort of like anxiety, or are there any tells about the extremity of this that you're feeling so far, Cray? Or are you covering up the additions? It's different than other times you've faced this.
So different. That's just like more than it usually is. I think the onset originally would be like, because there's like a difference between like something would be like natural and very like unnatural and unpleasant, and I think it would come across as like uber nausea.
Okay.
Like the best sensation that I could have that would describe it, and I'm sorry that it's a bit visceral, horror game shit, would be probably like throwing up. Or at least that feeling you get when you're actively in the act of it. Like, I feel like that's where the tendrils would come from. I feel like they're literally coming out of the throat.
Ooh, okay.
And it's awful. Like, he's not having a good time with it. It's an unnatural thing, and it's just sick to your stomach, otherworldly, and like eldritch and wrong. Not like, a fun superpower kind of stuff. Like, he's not having fun with it.
Right. Yeah, So, as you feel the stirring begin to happen, that sort of full up feeling begin to come, again, it shifts, suddenly becoming quite painful, and a flash of red overwhelms your vision, unable to see past it. Your skin begins to rip and tear, and as this change begins to settle, as you begin to find your new form, your vision clears, and it's not the belly of the ship that you see anymore. Instead,
Oh, good.
you see the large eye of a creature blinking down at you in a mass of darkness. It speaks to you in a deep, booming voice. It says, "Isn't it always the eldest son? That's why they chose you. Picked you, not Nar. Offered you to their god in exchange for more power. It didn't work. Not the way Dagon promised, anyway. He took you, wrapped your body in seaweed and slime, and when you rose, covered in tentacles and burdened with a new monstrous form, you understood the power Dagon offered, and the debt you would have to pay." His laughter booms in your mind, and the world around you shifts again, changing until a familiar face in a very familiar room appears. It's the ritual room where you were taken, where Obed and his followers put you into Dagon's care. He speaks to you, Obed, or perhaps to the room. It's hard to tell. He says a couple of things that aren't quite clear as you focus in on the scene. The only face in the room that is not familiar from your home is coated in thick, undulating shadow. "I don't understand," Obed says. "It brought us no more power. Taking the boy and his meager help." "There is another boy." The man in the cloak speaks, his voice as masked as his features. "Perhaps you chose the wrong one." So rarely are we presented with such simple remedies as this. The pain of your shift overwhelms you again. The familiarity of this change that you've faced at the feet of these people as they had this conversation in your past. Blinding agony. The booming voice, the laughter returns. The eye looks down at you. He says, "All of this, and yet you still choose to test him. Kill his priest and flock, defile his temples, and expect sail unhindered by his loyal servants? This is why you are no captain, why you have no name, and why you'll find your doom crushed betwixt my teeth." Who's on top of the deck? Who is out where you can look across the water? A couple of you will see a shift. You're still sailing. On the horizon is the isle you seek. You should make sure by morning at this point. But there's a disruption in the waters, which have been fairly smooth as you've traveled. And rising out of the depths, you see a very large maw. Just barely breaking through the water.
Oh, good.
We got ourselves a Sarlacc pit, boys.
But we're not in the desert. This is somehow worse. Okay.
The laughter in your mind, Prey, becomes very, very real as water out, a couple of meters from your ship begins to fall into this shape. Very much as you see here.
Very whirlpool.
So Skane is going to be running to the nearest cannons.
Sure, you have a single battery of cannons on your ship, but it would be easy enough for you to stir at least enough crew to help you put them on to the side and begin to take fire.
Yep. That's what I'm working on, just trying to... using my expertise as a gunslinger. Because I'm using the term gun very loosely.
Cannon's a gun.
Cannon's a gun.
As always, when I hate you guys just a little bit. As always, when we begin to work with explosives and cannons, Siegfried appears.
Bitches love cannons.
And
Siegfried loves cannons.
begins to help, of course, the assistance with this, both the fighting and the readying of the cannons.
Don't worry. It's fine. I have a totally new formula. It will not blow up until it's outside.
But he's saying it like this because he has like.
Yeah,
these
right.
fingers.
and he's twitchy all the time.
All the time.
And I love him because he lets me blow things up.
Very much.
So, if you are taking the time to ready your cannons, I believe that this was considered a ship move of taking it head on, which is essentially a weapon cannon attack. So.
Ship playbook rules.
It's something plus our ship's steadfast, which I don't know that I have the ship stats.
Ship.
Yes,
The legend. Hold please. Oh no. Doesn't really say. I don't know if it says.
Your steadfast
Oh, it's +4.
is 2.
Oh. Why do I have +4?
Because your
Oh,
kit
the
is the
wreck.
third.
The wreck says steadfast +4.
Yes.
Oh.
That's your wreck.
okay.
Your
That's
steadfast
why.
number is 2.
Steadfast numbers 2.
I see steadfast +3, but that's okay. The important part right now is that you're rolling with a +2 for this attack. With Siegfried helping, as he does when these things happen, you can take a +1 to your roll, Skane, and start working on attacking this monster if that's your plan.
Okay, so I would get +1 for his help, and then +2 for the ship.
Yes,
If that's one of us.
that's
So
correct.
+3 total.
Yes.
So Skane is very much in the I didn't roll the I lost my sanity, but I'm frothing out the mouth, going like, kill. He's kind of glancing at the captain, like,
Kill?
What's the
Cannon.
sound?
Reach hell.
yes. Wow. Thanks for the
It's a
+3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I was
With
too excited.
with a 9, let's see. On the hit, choose whether you're close enough to board or get. That's stupid. It's only for ships. Why game? So with a 9, you.
We're doing it live.
It's big monsters, but there's not big monster mentioned in this, so that's fine. He's ready for your attack. He knows what's happening. He's come and made his presence known, but you are able to hit him. Your cannons fire. The brand new explosives Siegfried has devised, doing their job. His voice booms. Simply more loud laughter as he's hit for the first time.
Reload.
Mm,
Are you calling to anybody else? Is anybody else doing something about this? Are we... some of you are eating. One of you is
got
down
my
in
good
the
crew.
belly of the ship.
Is there anything I can do except go upstairs and see all this?
Um,
Because I'm kind of in a state.
I would say
I don't know how much help.
that you have taken one harm over the course of this change. It's clearly a punishment. However, you are otherwise able to function, is my understanding of how this works within your playbook.
Yes, there doesn't seem to be any loss of self-control the way this is written,
Right.
which is nice for everybody.
I think it's sort of the equivalent of if you had flown into a rage.
Mhm. As of note,
but-
for your purposes,
Yeah.
for you'll probably need to know this for later. It indicates specifically you leave this form when done for, rolling to deny death, or when the thing that caused you to turn is no longer affecting you.
In this case, the moon. But yes, also you do take an addition to your blood score. And then you don't
Yes.
necessarily have claws and teeth, but you can tell me what kind of monstrous weapons you have that are 3 harm and close.
Let's say pretty much just that they just look different.
Yeah, cool. Usually you would heal all harm. Again, you're clearly being punished in this case. You'll take 1 in the change today.
Okay.
So, so as far as that goes, you're welcome to do anything you desire. I imagine Skane's calling for reloading the cannons loudly at the others. Who else is getting involved? Is anybody else getting involved?
Inigo would get involved. As soon as he hears the cannon fire, he would tell Elminster to get to safety on the ship, and then he'd go up to the deck to see what we're battling and see what help he can provide.
I have a rules question.
Yes.
So we get a +1 from Siegfried, we get a +2 from, I guess, just a bonus from the ship.
Right.
Since I have +2 blood, would that also go into it because it's a shooting thing? Or
Not
no?
in this case, because what you're doing with the cannons rolls off ship
It's more
stats.
like a team. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I'm using like a piece of equipment of the ship.
Right.
I gotcha. That makes
You
sense.
can use your other weapons in this as far as combat goes. If you wanted to like take some shots with your gun while cannons are reloaded, you as player characters are able to direct the crew to essentially fire the cannons.
Okay. If we get close enough, I'd probably shoot the blunderbuss at it, but I'm assuming that's a very close range, so we'd have to be like almost dead.
Yeah, what does it say close or does it say far on your blunderbuss?
I wrote it down. Give me 2 seconds. I think it's close.
Okay.
Yep. 2 harm, close spray.
I would suggest.
It's my fireball.
Okay. I would suggest for safety purposes that we don't start in close range with this creature unless you guys
No.
really wanted to be spicy.
No, the blunderbuss is going to be the last option because it's also fire. It's literally my fireball.
Yeah. I didn't ask how big the room was. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually
brought a
have
fireball.
a question that's similar to that.
Surely.
Well, it's related to fireballs.
Okay.
So I
Do we
can
have red
create.
barrels we can throw in?
I can
Yes.
create fireballs and infernos around me. How can I do that and then throw them into gaping maw?
Yes,
So you wanna play
you
basketball?
can do that. What ability is that?
That's one of my channel abilities.
Wonderful. So you may roll your channel plus your Spitfire to make sure that it works out.
From all of my experience in fantasy games, the worst thing to have on the opposing team in a ship battle is a wizard.
It's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry.
I am a wizard, Harry.
I think you're just a hairy wizard.
Yeah.
Alright,
Bum.
this would be considered entering a fight, wouldn't it?
This is considered entering a fight.
Oh, we are in the fight. We're
If you
past
have not
entering.
quite entered it yet, you can still use your when you enter a fight abilities. That's also true for you, Skane. Just because you have directed your crew towards firing cannons does not mean you personally have entered combat.
Okay, I'm gonna do something stupid.
I will, because we are,
Shocking.
as a group, new to the system.
You know what, Doc? I don't have time for your lip right now. Kick you right in the face.
You could always also
sorry,
try to maneuver the ship away from this creature instead of fighting it. Yeah, I know, it
no.
doesn't sound like you. I just wanted to tell you guys that was an option.
I mean, I rolled
Wait,
mega
wait.
shit, so we're gonna see.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah, you
no,
did. Hey, mark an experience for your miss.
Nice.
Good
Favorite.
job.
Take.
Good try.
So you can take 3 harm to channel anyway.
Right.
Or the demons take over for a few seconds. What's your choice?
You know what? Let's let the demons take the wheel.
Oh no.
Demons take the wheel.
They
Take
have
it from
enough
the
preservation anyway, so maybe I'll get a win out of this. I don't know.
Take me from this road.
All right.
Hang on, just
So
gotta-
in that,
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
our entire bloodline is out of our minds. Figure it out, guys. I can't even fucking talk, probably.
I'm
gonna
going
say-
to do something stupid because as they're reloading the cannons, I see our fearless leader come out and try to throw fire and fail epically, and then his eyes started to glow. So I grab a rope and I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna fling myself kind of off the ship, look down, and try to take a shot into the maw with my pistol. Because I'm gonna call my shot.
Okay, so you're like grabbing some of the rigging to swing out over the
Yep.
water. Amazing! I love this so much. So here's what we're
I'm
going to
so
do.
glad.
I will come back to what happens to Nar here because I want to play this out in sort of tandem here. You grab onto your
both
rope.
affected by the moon negatively, my guy.
Apparently.
It's a
Probably.
family curse.
It is.
I'm like, screw it. Cap went insane. I'm just gonna get off the ship for a second. I know that look.
Might be smart. I can make fire.
Yeah, I will say the captain begins to glow on fire. It's not causing you any harm in this moment, but he does like essentially light himself aflame. As you see this, his eyes glowing, you grab onto the rigging, run out and swing across to try and get closer to the creature in the water.
So I can hit it with my axe.
Yeah, and this is your
Right
cold
up
shot.
Fire, baby.
What is
Because I can shoot with
the
my pistol.
What
It's
is
gonna be the
the-
rain of fire Matthew McConaughey scene.
Why
Oh,
is
Yes.
no.
Yes. It is a 3 harm, far, loud, and piercing.
Okay.
This is my nice gun.
Yeah. So you can roll to get into a scrap, which is the one that's going to be plus your blood. That's back into regular combat mechanics. See how that goes.
Come on, big roll. That's a hit.
That's a
all that
hit.
matters. Didn't fail.
So
All right.
on a hit, you can choose one of those. Okay, well, sorry. So I hate to be the one who tells you can't do things in your playbook. All you
It's
can
so
see
big I can't do any of this.
is a mouth peeping out of the water, so you can't blind it. Also, he's not walking, so you can't make him limp. You
Could I
could
rattle it?
you could maim him, and I will make something up that is an effect of that.
Like one of its teeth pop off.
Yeah, and or you could make him rattled, but the other two are just not. I mean, you could say
No,
that
no.
he's blinded.
No, I was actually gonna go with rattled because my assumption is that I'm gonna basically come back to the cannons and then help the crew shoot as I reload my gun,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna do this again. Well, I don't know if I could do the called shot again, but I could probably just shoot.
You can continue to shoot. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
add rattled to him. I will mark that.
Sweet. So I get an additional +1 against it. I will take it.
Correct. Is that just you? Yes, it is just.
Yes. So I wouldn't be able to add that on to like if I'm helping with the cannon shot.
No, you would. It's just your other crew members are not going to benefit from a +1.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But you're
Sweet.
still, again, in charge of the crew doing the cannons, and so they will take the addition.
Nice. So I think that makes them like a +4 now. Big cannon.
Is anybody doing anything about the captain being on fire?
No.
Question.
Maybe.
I probably have an answer.
The doctor pulls out a marshmallow. I don't know what you want from me.
Yes. You're
I
reheating your
rolled-
turkey leg from dinner?
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
It's
I
ship combat. Until somebody gets hurt, I'm not real useful in this
Sure.
scenario.
You don't have any bombs?
No, he keeps failing.
Oh no, that was just
I
today. I
have-
thought you had some from last time.
I do.
Okay.
You don't want to play Kobe?
So
The dog
I
fades back. Sorry, good.
It's
Very
not
good.
those kind of bombs.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
rolled an 8. For the purposes of my theatrics, do I get to hold one as a result of rolling an 8?
Probably, if that's what it says. Give me a second.
I can't remember if it's. I think because I know 10 plus I get a hold 2. I
Yes.
just can't remember if 8 is also considered a success.
Yes, it's
on
still a
this
hit,
case.
yes. Anything
Okay.
above a 6 is a hit.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Ooh, there's so many different. Anyways, my brain is mush. I apologize. So with the captain being on fire,
Don't worry about it.
In fuego, as it were.
In fuego.
what I would like,
Giggling.
what I would like to do is use a theatric to swing from a rope and land exactly where the captain can be not on fire. Hopefully.
Oh, you're gonna touch the captain while he's on fire.
Okay, so you're gonna
Great,
swing
you're
down.
You're gonna be my first patient of this combat.
Probably.
Okay, so this
One
is
of
the
them
roll
is
you've
on
already
fire.
made, is your theatrics roll, right? And you're using the
Yeah.
hold that you've got to swing from where you are, perhaps across the deck, next to the captain, in an attempt to put him out. Are you wrapping him in a fire blanket? Are you throwing him overboard? Like, what do you... You're right next to him now.
Throw him overboard.
Good job. What are you doing about
I am taking my
the Ghost Rider face.
This isn't even my final form!
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I just take my coat and I start like hitting it against the captain to try and put him out.
Fantastic.
As if it's a
Okay.
fire blanket.
Okay.
My eyes are also like glowing, and I look like I'm not. Okay, that's fine. You do you.
We've seen this before. This is good.
Yeah, this is new for him.
I see him do this, and the doctor just starts wrapping his bag.
Okay, how much harm does your
so
fireball
easy.
do?
2.
Okay,
Shit.
so here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
You're gonna take 2 harm, of burning, in addition to that. So your cloak and parts of you are on fire. However,
Fire
as,
bad. Fire
yeah.
burn, baby.
as you try to put the captain out, his glowing eyes turn to you, and a voice that you've not heard before speaks and says, "Silly mortal, this is not a fight for you. Get out of my way. I'll handle this."
As I'm just burning slightly.
Uh-huh.
and more and more.
As soon as
okay, what the fuck?
you
I don't know what's going
recall
on.
back, and then the doctor's right there going, and I'm gonna try and patch him up.
Have I landed back on the cannons yet?
Yes, we can have you be back on your
Okay.
cannons.
So I look at the cannons and I look up
Next.
as the doc is walking up and I see him on fire and I go, "Did he touch the cap? God
Okay.
damn it, boy! Are you dumb? Fire!"
I wanna. This
Good.
is where I wanna jump in for comedic padding.
Can't wait.
Because so the captain's on fire, the doctor's trying to help the new guy in there. Right around this time, I figure like one of the doors to the lower cabins basically just explodes out, and the wrong colored Hulk pops out and lands right fucking next to them. I figure
Ugh.
the old timers and definitely all the crew here, except maybe Inigo, has seen this before. There are probably some people who haven't, but the old timers probably all know.
Nico just stops screaming. This thud happens
He's big.
and looks.
And as
What
this
the-
happens, as you
The
look up
doctor just
at the creature that thuds now next to you, you see this greeting you, Inigo.
And it has the same tattoo that Cray did.
Correct.
That's the only identifying mark.
the doctor who's treating you doesn't seem to react.
Nope. And basically he kind of like, what I would like to do is I would like to do
It's the right
some
issue, right?
my playbook moves, because I haven't done those yet. I've just been hitting things.
Yeah, you have.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like he lands there for like dramatic effect, and then in another jump just kind of like lands on the rail next to the cannons and like makes this weird hissing roar challenge thing at the maw and just like kind of points the cannon. So what I want to do is I want to use my playbook move of lend them all of your might, add +2 to their roll before or after re-rolling to Skane for shooting this motherfucker with cannons.
Okay.
So
It's a plus
6. Yes.
Wow, nice.
2d6 plus 6.
So I have to
I
spend
thought we were at
for it?
5
Spend a bond with your
I was
crewmate.
at 4.
Yeah.
because you
To
had 2 from the
accomplish
ship,
effect, so
1. Oh yeah, because
that's
you
gonna
get
be
because
the
Skane
same.
already gets +1. I'm sorry, you're correct.
Because I
Yep.
got my +1. Yeah, so
And then the others that we had the first time. Yeah, so
Yes.
that you're right. So +6.
plus.
So go ahead and roll
So-
+6. Skane.
And I spend a bond with Skane to do that.
15.
Oh, Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I shot it with every cannon in the face.
It's
The
only a face.
That's how I know I hit it.
the mouth in the water takes a couple of large hits. You see teeth knocked loose. You see some like wounds pop all the way through the surface of the mouth and out the other side, and it hisses loudly. Rising up out of the water is a giant worm, and it lowers it as it reaches up. It begins to drop down towards the ship.
Gimme. Dibs. He just runs at it.
Skane's pulling the blunderbuss if it gets close enough.
It. You have an option here as a ship move to try and outmaneuver, essentially to pull some sort of nasty trick to get out of the way, because ships are magical and can do that. Otherwise, you can continue to take it head on, and he will do some damage, but be close enough for any of you to do melee combat temporarily.
How about here's a sneaky trick. I have another playbook move.
Mhm.
That is dive in front of them, suffer the consequences the fate would inflict on them instead. Can I, instead of a crewmate, can I do that for the ship? I want to catch this thing. It's way too big, and it shouldn't make sense, but this is some bullshit superhero nonsense already anyways.
And I have a whole plan for this, because the moment you grab it, I'm shooting it right underneath where you're at, so it pops
Yep.
off. Because I got a shotgun that's a fireball.
I will say you can try, but you'll have to roll at least a -3. I mean, like,
Cool.
it'll be -3 plus
So that's
whatever
still put-
bonuses you have.
So that evens me out to a +2 instead of all that. Because the only score I have is blood.
Mhm.
And I have 3 there, plus 2 more for the lycanthropy thing. And reduce that by 3, that still puts me at 2.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2d6 plus 2. Roll 2d6 plus 2. Go. That didn't work.
Just use the run on the.
Use the dice roll, yeah.
Yeah. You push a button.
Thought I could do it in a smooth, fancy way. So whatever this is, +2. So it'd be 9.
Okay.
Hit. Split the whole fucking difference. A 6 and a 1.
So he rolls a little bit higher because I just rolled the dice thingy because of his own blood, but you come out almost tied with him only ahead by 1. So yeah, so he rolls a 10 essentially here. He gets 4 to his blood. So here's what's happening then. because again, you guys, there's no combat order, are welcome to jump in. You see the creature rise up out of the water and begin to slap down onto the ship, his form much larger than yours. A fireball erupts from your captain, going down through its throat as he approaches. He roars, begins to fall, and the captain begins to gain his senses once more. The deck creaks beneath you, your feet breaking through some of the wood, not quite all the way down into the next level, but there is damage as you capture him temporarily. It hurts. You'll take, I think it's 3 harm.
Was this getting hit? Is this me?
Yeah, it's you getting hit from him from his weight falling on you. I'll say that I believe that the total of 1 wreck is 3 harm, but because you're already sort of in this bestial form and things, we'll call it 2, since he didn't quite get 1 over on you. And you will prevent the entire crew from taking shaken because he has not knocked the ship hard enough to do so.
So
remind me how troubles work. Is it a certain amount of harm that I am inflicted that I start taking troubles?
No,
Or
but
is it
you
something
can
else?
mark your first level. The trouble would have been shaken. And I think him hitting
For
you.
me, it's pissed.
Yeah, the trouble would have been shaken. But it does not go to your other crew, and it becomes pissed for you. Yes, but you still take the harm.
Okay.
So as he stops it, I'm gonna put the shotgun, the blunderbuss I have, literally like right above where he's holding it, trying to sever it with the blunderbuss. That is, I think, where was it? 2 harm, close spray, and has fire.
And our cannons for the 15. 2 harm, close. Yeah, okay.
That's the 11.
I've got terrible news for you. You fire at him. You hit him with your 11. I think it's head on, right? No, I'm sorry. It's a scrap when you're using your own weapon. Which is over here.
Yep.
You, with an 11, do get an additional bonus. Which is, I believe, that you can try and... that you can have the ante. Get into a scrap, 10 plus sees the ante. I would say that in this case you could do the full harm of your weapon, or you could try to force him into a new position with this attack. Or hold on to your ante.
So if I'm trying to like split the tentacle.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm trying to do. Because I'm assuming that the part that we stopped is probably the smallest part of it. I'm trying to rip off a piece. So would that be like doing then?
Yeah. You hit your shot. You watch as it lands. The fire spreads across its slick and damp body, and he bellows loudly, but you don't see anything happen to its flesh.
I don't think I have anything reloaded, so I can't like do another shot or anything. So I guess I'll just hold. I guess would be the thing. Then?
Sure. Your other crew, scattering about, trying to be helpful, says the creature of this size, Captain, could only be taken out with a weapon of a similar force. The only thing that's done damage to them so far are your cannons that you can count. He looks relatively unharmed.
Load.
Cray, you've bound him temporarily, right? You've kind of caught this slam. He's wrestling his way free of you. Is anybody else doing anything in this moment?
Am I not on fire at least right now?
Did you put the cloak down when it caught fire, or did you still holding that thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have dropped it.
Then I imagine the
Awesome.
doctor is sufficiently skilled to put you out. Otherwise, stop, drop, and roll and all.
Yep.
Okay.
If
Do we have
he's- Go ahead.
harpoons on board by chance? Like a similar weapons to the
That's a
cannon.
good idea.
You.
There's a big whale.
You do not, but the beakhead of your ship, again, the sharp, pointy front end here, is in fact a sharp, pointy weapon. If you could maneuver your ship in such a way to stab him with that, you could try that.
Ramming
But otherwise,
speed.
you only have currently your cannons, and I don't know if any of you have weapons that deal wreck. But
I think we'll do better if we just keep on the cannons. I'm gonna shout to the second mate. Maneuver us away.
Captain, your senses return to you. You've
Am I still on fire?
yes, but it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be doing much of anything, except that it exists and is like catching your friends on fire.
Hey, they should know not to touch me. Personal space. I wanna try something.
Okay.
I wanna twist its fate and curse it.
Do it.
Is that an extrapolation of the twist fate based on your character?
Yep.
Okay, tell me more, please.
Okay, so it's a twist fate, but one of the options that I get when I twist fate is that my enemy receives a stroke of strange bad luck.
Okay. So you roll twist fate, and then I think you get to tell me what that looks like, or you get to I don't know what's that under in your sheet? I apologize.
It is next
curse.
to the channel. Yeah, it's curse.
Yeah, what must they do to recover? Yeah, so you can spend the additional luck. So you can spend 2 luck to tell me what you want that to look like, or you can spend the 1 and roll, and I'll tell you what that looks like.
I've been rolling like shit, but I like dice. Let's
So
roll
you're
dice.
due.
Yeah, yeah, the gambler's mentality.
I know which
We
ship I'm
know.
on.
We played these games enough. We know better.
I like fate. Why not? Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
Okay, so you're spending
Hey,
2.
There we go. Told
here's
you
an
you was due.
11. I was
Told
due.
you were due.
All right. So yeah, and that's with 2 luck. So you're gonna tell me what that looks like.
That was just the 1 luck. I want
Okay.
you to tell me what it looks like.
Delightful. So, the demon inside your head. She's
Right here.
already, she's already boasted once that she knows what to do with a creature of this type. And so, as you inflict this curse upon it, you see its fleshy, worm-like body begin to dry and shrivel, as though it can't handle the either extremities, the extreme heat or the dryness of being out of the sea. It's thriving and thrashing in Kray's hands begins to slow as it seems to lose some of its ability to maneuver. It lets out a loud roar, throwing most of its effort into breaking free in this moment, trying to make its way back to the water. You hear, again, more creaking of your ship, more wood splintering as the rest of its body that's not held precariously in Kray's hands begins to smack against it and break things.
But it is out of the water currently on the ship.
I mean, it's
That portion of it.
like the top third of it. It's a
Yeah, that's more than I
large
thought.
creature.
The top third. How much salt do we have on the ship?
We're gonna do we're treating this
It's
like
like
a
a
snail.
slug. A slug. It's like a slug.
Because if
That's a good point.
how much salt do we have on the ship? Because if there is a significant amount for curing meats and whatnot, then
That
I would like
motherfucker
to
cooked a
spend my
feast.
additional. I would like to spend my additional luck to tell you what's going to happen.
You
So
could.
you tell me if we have the salt or not.
I would say you could twist fate to have the salt, but otherwise it was not something I think would be on the ship in a
Okay.
large amount. Let me double check on Lucas here. Yeah, it doesn't have anything about his necessarily food preparations or anything. I'd say it's kind of a stretch, but I'll let you twist
Okay.
fate for it.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of curious just to see what you would say the fates say, per se.
Okay. I don't think that you're going to pull off salting his flesh into
Yeah.
nothing. But I will say that as it thrashes about, you do get the feeling it's unhappy. It's taken the most, it's made the most pained noises or the most obvious damage from this curse you've hurled at it. And as it begins to break loose of Kray's grasp, you do have each another opportunity to attempt to damage it if you have something of proper heft.
I'm gonna jump down on it. I'm on fire. I'm gonna just kind of ride it
Okay.
and just be fire
Well,
on
fuck.
it.
I try and hold it tighter so he doesn't kill himself doing this.
Whee!
Okay. Here's what I want. I'm gonna let you, Pray, roll plus your blood to see if you can maintain your grip as Nar jumps down onto it in an attempt to light it aflame.
And then yeah, I want to shoot it with the cannon's point blank range.
So that's gonna be.
Oh.
It rolled
So this is
for
blood?
shit, yeah. It's technically a 6.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay.
I only have one stat. I have one stat in this game,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
it.
No, listen, it has one good stat, and it still rolled shit, so. Okay, and that's your cannons, yes?
Yep. Point blank cannons.
It shrieks an unearthly sound. Its drier flesh catching fire and burning beneath anywhere that you're touching it, Nar. Meanwhile, Prey, your grip on the creature is so tight you feel
The claws are in.
yeah, its bones begin to tear, or its bones begin to crack. Its skin begins to tear. It's 3 harm, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I think I just said that 3 harm is equivalent to a wreck, and so it does again begin to show great signs of pain. It's not looking like it's in bad shape. It's looking angry and surprised you can hurt it. It takes another round of cannon fire. More holes appear.
To
Blood
the face.
churns in the water around the ship as cannon fire begins to hit its lower body. He
I just saw it now.
I saw it a while ago. I was laughing.
its mouth full of teeth turns to everybody. Roll me a d6. Just a flat d6.
Just regular old D6.
Just a flat d6.
Oop, that's
Uh-oh.
not good.
Oh.
I don't think it can bite you because you're holding it. So it's gonna go with the next lowest. Skane, it turns to you. Sort of again slowly writhing in this grip, its flesh tearing as it tries to maneuver towards you, and it's going to attempt to bite you.
Bring it.
Let's do
I'm not scared of you.
6. That's a 10. I will let
Yeah,
you.
buddy.
Push him out of the way.
Sorry, what? That was. There were words said. I did not process any of them.
Sorry, can I try and push him out of the way?
Trying to
Yeah?
say Skane?
Get down, Mr. President.
Sure.
Alright, what would the roll be for that?
What stat is the most like dexterity? Vinegar?
'Cause it wouldn't be blood.
It might be Spitfire, honestly, to try and like jump in. Essentially, you're trying to save. You're trying to change his fate. I'll call it Spitfire. I think makes the most sense. It's to me, as far as this is not something that you're necessarily good at in your playbook. So roll plus your Spitfire.
So, as he's doing that roll and the thing's charging at me, I pull out my 3-harm pistol.
Okay.
Because I've been using the ship stuff.
Right.
So that would just be my blood plus my +1 because I've rattled it at the beginning.
Right.
Made it all rattle.
Okay. I will say that on your 5. Oh God. Oh, jeez. Okay. So tell me how you are trying to save Skane. What are you doing? As you've made this roll, you're trying to stop the creature from getting in. What's this look like? Please tell me.
How do you die?
You're gonna get shot.
It really is with my harm 3 piercing weapon.
I've marked an additional point of damage on the creature because you do have 3 harm, and I had forgotten. So, your first shot out in the water did more damage than I initially commented.
3 harm work.
3 harm, is 1 wreck. Yes.
So Inigo sees this giant creature trying to take a huge chomp and swallow up Skane.
Yeah, all those teeth.
And so Inigo's like, oh shit. If anyone can be eaten, it's me, because Skane is important here.
Okay.
So I run over to try and push him out of the way, like far enough to where he won't get chomped on, if that happens. And because I failed,
Oh, good. That's probably.
Skane just punches him in the face.
oh no.
I would think he would get a I would think he would get a -2 because he threw off his shot.
I was going to say something similar. Essentially, as you go running across the deck, it's taken some damage. There's like blood from the creature and small fires breaking out as flame from both weapons and your captain begin to take root on the wood of the deck. And you run towards him and try to shove him, knocking his gun arm as he attempts to fire.
How mean.
You rolled a 10.
Let the fates do it. Just roll like a d6, let the fates figure it out.
I was almost seeing like he's got this good shooting position, and then Inigo like runs in, and it's full like WWE. He accidentally like clotheslines himself, like oh, the extended arm.
I was
like Three Stooges routine.
I was gonna request to make a subtle request to the fates that I just somehow trip on my own shoes or some dumb shit.
Nope. You're good.
I mean, listen, you trip over your own feet as you knock into Skane in attempt to save him. The creature rolled also a 10. And so usually a tie would go to the player. That's how we've always played games that I'm aware of. But you've knocked him off balance. So what the rest of the crew is seeing again is Inigo running across the deck as the carnage kind of unfolds. Skane lines up his shot with his weapon. Inigo runs into him. He starts to lose his footing. His arm begins to lift out of position. Is anybody stepping in? You can spend bond or luck to try and assist here. Otherwise...
I already spent my bond to do this, so I'm out here. Plus, I'm a little occupied.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll burn my bond with Skane to give him a +1.
Okay.
What does luck do for the purposes of game again?
Luck can be spent before a roll to give you a +1 forward. It can be used to twist fate. I think those are There's one more, I think, but I think those are the relevant ones to this situation, except he's already rolled. You were helping by throwing yourself in the way, and it just happened to go poorly. Luck can
basically,
also...
what I'll use my bond is I'll cry it. I'll call out to Skane. Watch out for the dumbass! He's coming at you.
Okay.
Just
In this like pro wrestling metaphor, you've become JR.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
From the top rope.
oh my god!
Wait, hold on. We're doing the WWE reference. Hold on.
Great, heads or tails?
You get the belt. Yep, get the belt. Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Way out, that's a sexy belt.
Can
Heads or
I
tails,
have
Trey?
a luck just
Heads or tails?
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Tails.
From the crypt.
That is heads, my dear. So,
Uh-oh.
here's what's going to happen. Unless you're going to twist fate, in this moment with your luck,
that was my ask.
yeah, what are you going to try and twist? So, you
I
can
just see
spend
this
one
moment
luck.
of,
Yeah, he's falling in through the air, like, okay, and you're gonna try and twist fate. I would say that the only thing you could do is spot a fleeting opportunity, if you succeed on this roll. Because you're
Okay,
actively
hold
falling
on,
through the
hold
air.
on.
Wait, what are we trying to do?
I don't know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
So okay.
What
I
is
guess-
this going to affect negatively? It's going to make Skane shot go wrong?
So I used my
Yes.
bond with Skane to negate the -1. So
Right.
he still, in theory, should win. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because Skane got a -2 to his shot because of me.
Oh.
So there's
Is it
the
minus two or
there's
minus
one.
one?
It was
Minus-
-2.
minus
Oh,
So
it's
two.
now
-2?
it's just -1, and my twist of fate is
trying to undo that.
spotting a fleeting opportunity. Fates, what would that entail
Wait,
as the
wait.
opportunity here?
I'm not sure why. If you roll, I'll come up with something. If you roll successfully, I'll come up with something. But
Okay.
I feel like this wouldn't be able to help my shot.
I don't
Like,
know if
think
you as a character may be overcommitting to this. I was really thinking about your other companions. You're falling through the air. Like not
Yeah.
only do you have limited twist fate options, but I feel like in this moment it would also be harder for you to succeed. I am willing to let you try, but I don't know if it's in your best interests. I'm not going to tell you you can't do something here, but
What do I roll when I just straight flat 2d6?
and one luck to add something to the scene. Oh, is it not a roll?
No, it's just a luck.
Okay. Then yeah, you can spend a luck to spot a fleeting opportunity. So mark your luck off, and I'll say what you see is as you begin to collide with Skane, you as a sort of theatrical person who makes sort of big dramatic entrances and exits on a regular basis, are able to sort of throw yourself more out of the way instead of more into him as you begin to fall. And so you will take no damage from the shot that Skane fires.
Oh fuck! You're gonna take damage from that.
Meanwhile,
fucked.
the shot goes off.
Meanwhile.
It hits both the creature and Cray. Cray, you'll take burning. You're only hit by... Is this the fire weapon, yes?
No. This is the piercing. This
Oh,
is my
this is
pistol.
piercing. Oh, okay. Ooh.
It's my 3-harm piercing.
Cool.
Hey, you didn't need that forearm that much, right?
So
Oh.
this is a fun question.
Only in his bunk at night.
This is a
He's
fun
got
question
tentacles.
about harm. What happens when you start marking into the little skulls?
That means you're dying, brother.
Yeah, so I believe you start making death saves on the, is it third skull? Are there 2 or 3 skulls?
There are three. There's the big skull, and there's three little ones.
Let's
And
find out.
marking 3 more harm puts me into the first little skull.
I think that means you're like down.
It might.
Like you're downed. And you could be dead, but you could also stand back up.
Gee whiz, I've never had my players kill each other before. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, I had a perfect aim until Dingleberry touched me.
You know, listen, I can't disagree. Taking too much
Oh, I'm gonna
harm.
shoot you
See
so
below
hard.
on page 40. Thanks, game. Very helpful.
Okay.
40-ish. Hello.
You see 3 little skulls instead. If you ever mark a skull on your harm tally, you're compelled to be done for. Being done for means you can't go on. You're knocked out or you're overwhelmed. You're too exhausted to continue, etc., etc. If you strained yourself, you could crawl, limp, or whisper, but strenuous things like shouting, running, or making moves is beyond your ability. To avoid this, you'd have to stand your ground against the compelled.
Cool. I'm gonna have to try and do that.
If you continue to take damage, you'll have to deny death once you've hit your last skull.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. Wow. Listen, I didn't think you could make it
getting real.
worse, but
I was
Good
aiming. You said one turd and came to me, and I didn't think about the piercing going through it and hitting him.
I have a question.
yes.
Can I twist fate and curse the creature to rear up at the wrong time and take this bullet harder instead of?
Here's the thing. I've gotten into the detail here, but I wasn't going to make. I wasn't planning to make Cray take harm. I was going to make him take a trouble.
Oh.
Essentially, because you're in the beast form and things of that nature, I was going to have it
makes sense.
pierce your forearm and essentially make it the equivalent of like a limb that does not function until it has been tended to. In your case, of course, when you take a trouble of this nature, you instead get
Just
angry.
get angrier.
Yes, but it is important to know that if you take too much more damage, you'll have to be done for. But that was getting ahead of what I actually intended.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing that I'm not in a blind rage or anything.
Yeah, no, it's totally
Put myself
fine.
into getting into more harm. Yep. So okay.
I had the perfect shot.
So I have gone from pissed to rash.
I will say that for the essentially next round of combat, not that it works particularly that way, you're going to take a trouble also, Inigo, and you essentially will be prone, and you'll have to make a concerted effort to get up. The ground is uneven, it's slippery, it's on fire, it is broken.
And I'm gonna be kicking you in the nuts.
Yeah, your friends are mad.
After.
No,
After.
the fates really wanted me to kill him, so
After.
I'm gonna kick him once.
Were you still planning to try and do something else to the sea creature as far as cursing in this moment, Nar?
In this moment.
Okay, so according to like the little tags,
Yes.
Fire can inflict wreck over time, right? So I'm trying to just stay adjacent to this dried out portion of it for as long as possible. Can I whip out my scythe and try and like attach myself to it, or at least, secure my grip a little bit further?
Did we give you grappling on that?
I don't think we gave me. Yes, we did.
Then yes.
That's grappling.
Then yes, you can
Oh
do
my
so.
goodness.
Make a an attack roll,
I
so
believe
you're
it-
plus your blood.
Yeah, I don't have any blood, but
Because you're a wizard.
I do not have any blood. No blood.
Okay. On a miss, you can mark an experience.
Yay, experience.
You like
I'm getting all of it today.
you try to stick your scythe into it, cut it through, and grapple it. It drying skin tears like paper beneath it, and you have no grasp. I believe there's a human looking for you also as we move into our next bit.
I have a.
There's a human behind. The
What do you-
thing is
Can I-
here.
What?
Disembodied hand.
I don't understand what the.
I need help with Silk Song.
Like, I need help with Silk Song.
I don't know how to harvest them.
You have to like wind up the attack like you're using a tool and stab the little blue orbs. You got to find 3 of them throughout that whole horrible area.
No.
No.
I mean I can't check right now, but it's just like using a tool at. I don't know. Yeah, I can help you later.
We can take a break. I'm out of water.
It's 6:30 is not an unreasonable time. What are we going towards? 8 my time, so that's a good place. Would you like to take a break now? Would you like to try and wrap this up first?
How much?
We can
more
wrap it up.
is
He
there?
should be
Yeah.
alright.
He's getting pretty hurt at this point. He's bleeding from multiple
Sweet.
sources.
He's got the Human Torch attached to him. Yeehaw
Kind of.
style.
Well, as close as he can manage, yeah.
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 I'm out of
Fuck off.
weapons.
You're out of weapons. That was very cute.
And I'm out of weapons.
So, as you
Ningo's
tear,
right there.
you could throw an ego at him. Have you considered feeding the monster to see if it goes
We
away?
considered human sacrifice.
No.
We hear that.
I volunteer as tribute.
Don't say that.
Stop
Don't
that.
Say that.
Stop
yeah,
that.
this is why things keep going bad. The fatalistic viewpoint that you have is not good. You rip through its flesh with your scythe. It's not able to grab onto anything, perhaps because your brother has crushed most of the bones in its section that you can reach right now.
Eh,
Perhaps because
dried out.
dried out and frail at this point. It doesn't
Like when you
take
buy
kindly.
really cheap toilet paper. and you-
Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
Gross.
okay. It's going
Very
to
gross.
flail
Gross.
heartily and attempt to break free again. I'm going to say that you're going to take. You've got one less arm to grapple with in this moment.
Fair.
Simply as the damage is happening, because again, you don't keep the trouble. I'd like you to make a contested roll against the creature plus your blood to see if you can maintain your grip on it or whether it escapes prey.
Do I
It won't
have
be
a
hard.
minus
You-
of sort?
Your blood.
Oh.
2d6 plus
you
your
just have
blood.
to beat
You just have to beat
2.
6. He gets a +4 to his.
Because I don't want to be like cheesy about it, but I'm down a limb, right?
Yeah.
Should I reduce my roll by anything or just go? Because it's not actually like a trouble or anything. It's just harm sustained.
Right.
It's 1d6 now instead of 2.
Oh
So I
god.
have 2 hands.
Maybe
I bet you can
take
still do it.
what, I don't know how
Do it.
strong do you think you are? 1 or 2 blood down for your arm.
I'll put 2 just for funsies. And I still heartily, with
Heartily.
a 1.
Heartily destroyed.
Heartily.
So as it flails and does not make its escape, it's going to once again attempt to slam the entire deck. So as you maintain your grip on it, it lifts you up off of the ship as it sort of re is not the right word. As it rallies and thrashes in the water and instead uses the rest of its force to try and move its whole self instead of simply break free. And he's going to slam you and himself down into the deck with an 11. No. With a 9. I can math, I swear. I will say that if you want to not take harm from this, you can let go. If you do so, you'll take an additional. Everybody will take an additional trouble here.
I have a stupid idea of what I would want to.
Tell me.
So, limb is leaving ship, limb.
Mhm.
I'm going up, and it's coming back down, right?
Uh-huh.
Basically. at the pinnacle of going up, Cray would jump up and then pull out the axe, the 3-harm axe,
Okay.
and then just come straight down. We're
Um,
actually doing Rain of Fire here.
Okay.
Yes,
Nice.
I am down for this.
Roll to get into a scrap. So that's 2d6 plus
Yep.
your blood.
Yep. As a note, you decide whether or not this matters or not. This is a strange weapon.
It's
Strange foe. It's like it's the Dagon axe against a thing of
A
Dagon.
dagon. Yeah. Okay.
To add the blasphemy.
What was that?
Can I add something to you?
Ooh, sure.
I'm going to throw you a vial,
Okay.
and it's gonna yell, "Put it on your axe." It's a 3-harm poison.
Don't feel like you'd have to like throw it at his axe.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be smarter way.
That's,
So
can
here's
I
how
do
this
that?
goes. Here's how this goes.
Yeah.
If like what I would like to do with this, like if the doctor throws like the vial of poison on the thing, Cray would hit
I'll
the
throw it
bottle
up so you
with
can- yeah.
with his
Yeah.
axe.
Yeah,
So that it shatters, it would go right into the wound.
yeah.
That would probably be the most efficient use of that. And I do have a bond with you if we need to spend
Yes.
a bond to do this,
Yes.
because that'd be
That'd be
some
neat.
potential of like 6 harm, which is some wreck bullshit. Baby ass characters doing ship level damage out the gate.
Your stat is vinegar. Yes. Doctor.
What do you mean?
Like your good stat is vinegar.
I have 3 stats are all the same number.
Okay. So I'm thinking that what you might be doing is essentially pulling a clever trick to try and make this happen.
Okay.
Because I don't think that it's necessarily a blood roll to try and
No.
either hit the axe or, put it into a good position. I think it would be seizing the upper hand, right?
So vinegar.
Yeah, so roll plus your vinegar. And we'll call this a clever trick.
So I have a quick rules question.
Yes,
So,
the rules are made up and the points don't matter, but please continue.
haha. So on my character, I have reload on my guns. And
Yes.
it just says 2. And when I was looking at the reload rule, it just says your gun will need to reload at the worst times. So is that like if I rolled snake eyes, I would have to reload my
If you
gun?
rolled a
Probably
2.
on a miss, yeah. So at the worst
Okay.
time, typically to me, in the times I've seen that kind of thing, it's like on a miss. So also there's like a poor weapon that is prone to breaking at the worst time, and I've managed that
Okay.
on like a miss of any kind.
Okay, so I technically still have all my guns because I don't have to reload them after every shot.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a lot better because I haven't missed yet. So cool, I have guns.
Yeah.
I
6
still
for
have.
the.
So 6.
Okay.
What do I have to roll to succeed?
7.
7. All right. Can I burn my bond and give so I can get that 7?
+1.
Can you
Yep.
use
I have a
bond?
bond.
I don't know
to
if
be
you can
spent
use
with that
bond
too.
on yourself, but I think your team could do that.
Okay.
I could burn a bond. I could do
Okay.
that because I have one bond with you too.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Then you could spend bond to boost him up the additional point.
Cool.
So you huck this vial of poison, yes?
Yes, it's
As
3 harm poison.
as the creature rears back, Cray still hanging on to the best of his ability, climbing perhaps up its side to make his jump. The vial arcs through the air. Please go ahead and roll for me your scrap, so 2d6 plus your blood, Cray, for your axe hit.
Well, balls.
Ooh, balls.
That's as
But-
bad as it could be, but it's an 8.
That's okay. An 8 is still a hit. So
Can you miss?
right now,
Like
what do you
right
have?
now,
Plus
maybe
6?
+5.
Plus 5? I mean, technically, no. I don't think you could miss.
Hey,
right? If you had snake eyes, +5 is still a 7.
That's true.
Now, does he still have the minus because of his arm?
No, it's just for his grapple, which he succeeded anyway.
Okay.
Because technically his arm doesn't maintain any sort of trouble. He just gets pissed off. Speaking of pissed off, you're up at 3 now?
I'm at 2.
At 2? With the second? Okay. Yeah, with the second.
Mhm.
Duh. Okay.
I'm at rash. Compelled to rush in recklessly and thoughtlessly, which I think this
Yeah.
this does.
I would agree. Okay. So the vial arcs through the air as you leap up in tandem with his motion and cut down to strike him. It works, and you're able to both hit the vial, coating your weapon, shattering it down onto him, and hit him with your axe. The sound that it makes this time is beyond what you've heard before. For the first time, you hear true fear in the sounds that it's making. With an 8, however, he is able to, after hitting the deck, you all will take shaken. So that will put you at a 3rd trouble tog. All the rest of you will take shaken. It is -1 to further attacks against him. I think.
Yeah, this description is really fun for me.
I do have a. Well, I mean, I guess it's probably a question for me as much as you in this moment, but your end point is to get into bad trouble. No, so never mind. That's
That
different.
was the last one. We're worse than that now.
Yeah. Well, I thought that maybe if you had done something wild, then you would have ended your trouble, but that's not at all how it works. So no change. You're up even more angry now.
I am now considered furious. I am compelled to smash all of my problems, which we were already kind of there, but
Fine. You strike him down with this. It wiggles its way free after hitting the deck with additional force. The rest of you lose your footing. You take shaken, which essentially will be -1 to any of the rolls you make until you are able to re-steady yourself. The ship creaks and rocks. The sound of splintering wood reaches your ears once again. From down below, you hear the sounds of crew calling out damage to the ship. But he slithers down into the water and is going to, and much like when you first saw the mouth in the waves, the same thing is happening now. It opens up wider, and instead of pouring over, a whirlpool begins to form. In this case, yeah.
bad.
I want to unleash a mysterious power.
Oh, okay. What's that? Tell me more.
This is a disaster.
Well,
We're all gonna die.
I will first roll. I got an 11, which is a 10. On a 10 plus, I choose. On a hit, it does what you want, but exacts personal costs or surges out of control. Fate's choice. On a 10 plus, I choose instead.
Okay.
The mysterious power that I want to use is I want that poison to spread rapidly throughout its body.
I like it.
I don't know that that's a power you possess. You have some inherent powers, especially among like the coin in your pocket or the demons in your mind if you had like a magical book, but I don't know that you have any control over poisons, right? So I'm not
Fair.
sure that that applies here. I have previously used this for those kinds of purposes. If you had like a strange item that had a power you wanted to use, you could unleash its power with this move and that kind of thing.
Okay. It's vague, so I wasn't sure what I could
Yeah, I hate to. I feel uncomfortable telling you no, but I don't think that's
No.
within the realm of this ability.
do.
Well, you got the good roll. You got to come up with something.
Wait. I want to be very clear that this is very much not real. But that's not what the rules say.
All right, I'm just gonna remove.
How?
Nathaniel's character.
Then-
Now all of a sudden, another tentacle out of nowhere.
This one's
sort of
going
like
right for your
the-
butt.
No.
And we just totally different genre now.
Is it though?
It's-
A little bit.
So in that kind of like that line of thought, it's
Yes.
more of like things that I would influence, things that I would have some influence over.
Yeah, so the specifics that we have sort of used it with before is like a cursed book or like a book of magic. You can unleash its power. Some items will have like
Gotcha.
special abilities when they are strange that you could channel and unleash that power to your advantage. The things that I can think of that might apply for you in this moment would be like you could use your it's anything tied to your demons that doesn't have its own special mechanic could be used here.
More fire.
Always fire.
I have an idea.
Oh, no.
I would be willing to give you a hold for Unleash Power on that roll, so it is not wasted, but I don't think it is actually useful here in this moment, if that... I don't know that
No, that's fair.
I don't know that you have anything, but I don't want you to be like, oh, but my good roll. I think you can take a hold.
I have a terrible idea, but I want to let Harambe go first. He's got
Oh
one
no,
first.
it's not Harambe's turn or your turn. It is
Oh,
the
no.
worm's turn. I-
Doing the worm.
I wasn't sure where Unleash Power was going. It is kind of the thing that would potentially interrupt if we had the right sort of items or tools in this moment. But
You sell good.
he's going to again. He's creating this whirlpool. Not that he's rolled well at all yet, but
Shouldn't have said it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Here comes the 12.
Aha! So, the whirlpool in its mouth begins to open. The booming laugh that you heard now meeker as he begins to take control of the waters around you. As a ship, you can try to either outmaneuver or escape from this water as it churns and draws you towards its maw. Otherwise, it's going to take your ship in this moment.
Question.
Answer.
So, Cray obviously cannot be involved in the act of navigating the ship at all. In this situation, is it like just a whirlpool, or is it the thing where the mouth is visible like before? Is there a visible target, I guess is what I'm effectively asking.
At this
full
point,
McConaughey.
it is just a whirlpool that you are able to
Okay,
see.
that makes sense. Okay, then never mind.
This is his last-ditch effort.
You were going to McConaughey, weren't you?
No, I was going to do something dumber.
Oh no.
Well, if it's still visible and we're not trying to run, I'm continuing to shoot.
It's not.
Is
It's
it
just
visible?
it's a whirlpool in the water now. You can't necessarily
okay.
see him in
There's
this.
nothing.
Well, let's get the hell out.
Yep.
You can outmaneuver, which is going to be plus your ship's speed to try and escape, or you can to try and escape in a advantageous kind of positioning, in the sense that you could like use the force of the water to jet you forward in the right direction, etc. Or you can simply try to escape, which is also plus your speed. On a hit, you get away. And there are options to choose from as far as damage, losing something, or leave a trail for something dangerous to follow. Or you can what's the end point of outmaneuver? You could take an additional shot at the creature if you rolled well enough on your outmaneuver. Otherwise, if you miss, you're pinned down, so you'll be stuck. So.
So
Who's
that's okay.
steering this boat, anyways?
I assumed
The captain did the first time. In this moment, you guys are able to choose who does that. It is rolling off ship stat, so it's just about who you want to actually roll the dice.
I actually have a question that potentially could involve the my mysterious power.
Okay.
Can I use my releasing of a mysterious power to learn the creature's name? Like, would my demon know what it is? And could I then kind of in this moment force her to tell me what its name is?
Uh-oh. That's big juju.
I may flip for that, because I don't know. So I'll leave it to a coin toss. Heads or tails?
Heads.
It is tails, my dear. So no, that won't work.
You know what I like about chaos?
What's that?
Fair. Fair.
So, you can attempt to make a clean escape, or you can attempt to use his whirlpool to your advantage as you maneuver into better position. Either, again, not into the whirlpool, an additional shot, or simply free of its pool.
But if we fail that, that's when we get stuck.
Yes. Either way, if you fail, there are inherent risks. I think if you fail, I'll give you this. Outmaneuver says specifically on a miss, you're pinned down and take damage. You'll seek other avenues. While escape says the fates tell you the terrible sacrifice you must pay to escape or be caught. In this case, if you fail your outmaneuver, you will go into the whirlpool, but it is not the end of you or your ship. Whereas I would have to think on what sacrifice you must give to escape.
Okay.
And those are only your fail state.
Can I bargain with my demon real quick?
You can try, yeah.
Before you do that, though, I do have something.
All right, you first.
So your mysterious power requires some weird channeling thing, right? That's a strange.
It requires
Object.
something with a power to be unleashed.
Would my cutlass that my brother made me be considered such an item? Because
Sort
it is
of.
very strange.
But the ability that your cutlass has is that it returns to you, right? So he could channel that so it returns to you sooner with his unleash the power of it. But that's the power that it holds.
Could it also come with the ship along? If I were thrown way over yonder, and could the cutlass be returned to me with the ship in tow as well?
No.
So could the
Are you trying to throw the sword and have the ship go that way?
The opposite. Throw me and have the ship go with the sword, but if that won't work, that won't work. Okay. It was an honest question.
No, it's okay. The power is specific to what your item is, and in this case, it simply doesn't disappear if you lose it. You could, if you had like stabbed it and it had escaped with the cutlass, it would have returned to you. And that's what its power is.
Yeah. Okay. That was my thought.
Do you want to make this choice when we come back from a brief break?
Well, I mean, that would be a perfect place, like, if this was a TV show, like, on the edge of a whirlpool, that would be where
the
we go
water
to commercial.
drawing your ship down towards the creature, the whirlpool, a pinnacle, yeah.
Skane just goes, well, shit. Cut the blank.
I think we'll do that. We'll have a quick break here. Let everybody think on this, refill our waters, and things like that. If you're watching in the stream, we'll be back shortly. Otherwise, see you guys soon. Okay, we're back. Hello, everybody. I will
Hello.
continue the thought that I was having, which is I will remind you that just because it's a giant sea worm doesn't mean it's not a leviathan in the scale of monstrous enemies. And it's bleeding all over your ship in the water.
Oh, so we should heal it, tame it, and then get crackening tattoos.
So that you can pilot the Kraken as a mech suit. Yeah.
Yes, that sounds great.
I mean, how much Leviathan blood do we already
Did it
have
hurt?
on them?
Now, here's tell me this wouldn't
Wait.
be great for a character to take a Dagon embodied creature and then turn it against Dagon to.
Stop making me happy. Stop making me
Listen,
happy.
what's-
he can
what's the
only
name
get
of
so
the,
erect, okay?
What's
I
the
shouldn't
name
be
of
in
the
charge
dude with
tonight.
the mop?
A mop?
Yeah, there was don't we have that like deck hand?
Swabby.
Yes, yes.
Swabby.
Yeah,
Swabby- hold on.
Swabby needs to come
Swabby
out with the mop
Austin.
right now so we can get some money. Throw his blood on the deck.
Oh yeah.
Bring
there is
that
blood
shit
on
into a
that
bucket.
deck.
During the fight?
Oh.
Yes, during the fight. I'm fine with us. Oh yeah, he's gonna try to do the thing with Get
I
your
have a thing that I just remembered I can do.
Are you do
Right.
do the ocean.
Yep,
Do the thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the thing.
So, while we wait for that, we're choosing to hold currently on making a choice about what the ship is going to do overall. Is that correct? We're going to see how this
no,
plays
the
out.
ship is staying. We're taking a shot.
Okay.
We're gonna
Captain
outmaneuver.
said.
Well, yeah, your
Captain
option to take your option to take a shot at this point is if you outmaneuver into such
That's
a
what we're gonna
position.
do.
Okay.
So I'm not
Yep.
doing the ship, but I got the shot.
You're not doing it? I thought
I'm not
everybody
gonna do
here
the
was
ship.
doing the ship. Don't you all have bond with it? Okay. I
Yeah,
But
I do.
shouldn't be in charge tonight. Brain is on vacation. So, what are you doing, Inigo? What's your plan?
Alright, so I, at this point, as I am prone, laying down, partially
Oh, boy.
burnt.
Here we go.
Taking a -1 but taking a -2 to everything that you do because you are prone and shaken. Yes.
And whining.
Well, I'm spending a bond with the sea.
Okay, tell
to
us about that.
compel her.
Why are you
so-
spending a bomb?
Well,
with
we're gonna compel. Okay. Well, we're gonna die now from the sea.
Because the sea is my lover bond here,
X.
I can compel her to do me a special secret favor, and as a result, I would take compassion.
That sounds inappropriate.
Secret
sounds
favor.
extremely-
Should we be here for this?
We've
Wow,
already got
chicka,
too
wow,
many
wow.
tentacles in this episode already.
As
Okay.
as the captain looks like the Human Torch, kind of looking out at this gaping maw that we're getting ready to circle, and like hanging off a little bit, and like trying to be like, bring the ship around. We're fucking killing this thing. I look over and I'm like, why is Flamingo not wearing pants?
Why is your dick out?
I don't ask questions anymore.
I could just hear that. He's just turning the ship. I don't ask questions anymore.
I could also just see the captain just full on blazing eyes, like the speech of like rallying the troops and just, where's your pants?
Don't worry about it, Captain. I got this.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Oh no.
Oh, it's so good.
So,
And
so in this particular instance, the special secret favor.
Yeah, tell me your very
would-
specific wording that you're using to speak to the sea here.
specific wording. Did you hear what she said?
Please.
I heard.
Also remember who she asked to be here for. She's learning from a fae. Specificity.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Like,
Here we go.
seriously.
All right,
Think about it before you say it, please.
all right. Here we go.
Okay.
I would impart a request upon the sea goddess, the sea herself, to bring the ship into a safe point which we can use to rally against this creature and take it out. without, hold on, I'm still working on the
That's
wording
good.
here.
That's good.
Yeah,
Just stop.
give it-
Just
Stop
stop.
there. Okay.
Just
Okay.
the more you add, the worse it's
Yeah.
gonna get.
No,
Okay.
that was good. It's good. I like it.
Where is the specifics about this compulsion that you get? Because I'm not seeing it on the places I thought I would find it. Is it connections? Technically? Or
For
No.
what? Taking impassioned?
no, for
Or-
how you are able to compel your lover.
Oh, it is it's connections. Whenever I gain a bond with someone, I can choose to make them one of my connections, and I decide whether they're a comrade, rival, or lover. In this case, the sea is my lover, and I spend a bond with a lover to compel them to do me a special secret favor.
Okay, gotcha. And the favor is to get to a safe place at which you can continue to fight this monster. Yes?
Yes.
So helping her desperate escape or outmaneuver.
Okay. Lady Isabel is a being of great power. She is not your biggest fan at the moment. And you're currently battling a creature of her depths. You've asked specifically that she gets you to a safe point at which you can continue to kill her offspring.
Force you're on outs with your girlfriend.
The
sea? Really?
the swirling water of the whirlpool churns harder, faster, beginning to really pull your ship towards its center, where you can assume the maw of the beast awaits you. From
Now, do you vocalize this for all of us? I'm curious as to how you compel. Like, do you vocalize that? Like, can we hear you?
Why is he furiously masturbating?
I'm curious as to how you call upon this bond. Like, do you actually say it, or is it like an internal thing?
That's what I'm trying to think about. It's more of an internal dialogue. You just see Inigo just take like a prayer stance, close his eyes, and just hope it works.
You pray really hard.
pray
I
at
pray
the altar of your
really
goddess.
hard.
Hard.
And as this starts happening, because wording is so tricky, I continue the prayer. I at least try
You're
to
going
appeal.
to add more, yeah?
I will try to appeal.
No.
I am trying to regain your good graces and protect these people. They are my chosen family. I beg of you, help us in our time of need, so that we may return your treasure or find something even better, so that you can once more have your fullest power and grace.
Heads or tails?
Oh, God.
shit.
We're fucked.
Yeah, that edition was
It hasn't
not
worked yet.
that edition. Heads or tails?
I got the heads.
It's heads, and you are
Oh my
a
God.
lucky bastard because
You know what I love
are you
about chaos?
choosing them over
It's
her?
fair.
That's a bad situation to be in, but luckily she doesn't take it that way.
Oh my
I just wanted to point out to you how bad of an idea that was. So
We're all bad ideas.
again, the water begins to froth the circle of the whirlpool, pulling you in at such as your ship is beginning to lean down, deep down in the whirlpool. You can just make out the sight of the creature's maw. It's
Great,
technically
so-
considered far at this point for mechanical purposes.
I
However,
want to do a thing with this game.
We just need somebody to do the desperate escape, and I can shoot things. But go ahead. Sorry.
Are you, in this moment, before I tell you the result of the fuck buddy, are we rolling to outmaneuver at this moment, or are we waiting for this to play out? It will likely change outcomes either direction.
Well, we don't know what he's doing.
That's true. So as a crew, you were planning to outmaneuver. Would you like to roll that now then?
Yes.
Who's going to roll?
I got the guns, but I don't got the ship.
Not me.
I think the cap should do it.
Yeah, Captain, you could do it, or I could roll it as I could have one of your crew roll for you.
No, I will do it. What is the stat that I'm rolling with?
I believe it's 2d6 plus your speed. Let me go back to my moves page here.
What is my ship
Your ship speed, yes, which
We ain't that fast. We big.
is slow.
So-
Yeah, 0. So it's a flat roll.
So 2d6.
Oh, and that's your
I'm
fortune.
gonna-
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. It's a -1.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's 2d6 -1.
It's -1.
You are currently taking a -2 to actions because you are shaken. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Only prone boy is taking a -2. Everybody else is taking a -1.
-1. Yeah.
Okay, so this is 2d6 minus 2 then, essentially.
Yes.
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 You can spend anybody could spend a luck forward to add a +1 before the roll.
do it.
Anybody who has a bond to spend with the ship or with the captain could do that to give an additional bonus.
I'm gonna do my luck.
I'll do the bond.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
I'll do the bond.
so that's +3.
Yep.
Okay, so we're at a +1.
Yep.
I need to save. The bonds that we spend, we get back, right? Like,
Yes, they
don't
do
go away
eventually.
forever.
Yes, they do refresh.
Okay, then I will spend a bond with the ship as well to give us another +1.
Okay, so you're at a +2
so
total.
We're at +2 right now.
Okay.
Anybody else before I make the roll?
I got nothing else.
Matsalot could choose your thing if you still had it after the rolls course. Your Heart of Gold or whatever it is.
Do I actually have that?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, so that is a thing. I can do that. Yes, it could be either before or after rolling. So I'm just gonna do. I have to spend a bond with a crewmate. But
I would say in this
so
case you
instead
could.
of what I did before, add one more. My spending of bond will add a +2 instead of a +1.
Okay, so we are at +3.
Yep.
There we go.
I will offer you to go ahead and roll. It's not changing anything on your part. I will say, Cray, you could spend the bond with the ship if you have it still. In this case, because you are affecting the ship's outcome.
Fuck it, yeah, let's do that
All right.
too. So
Oh,
you
that
got
too?
12.
Okay.
So if we're doing that too, that's 12.
Okay.
And then I'll do my shot. There we go.
Is it far?
Cannons.
I have a thing that I want to do
You're
with that.
firing Okay, sure. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to
yeah.
do because me and Scan are gonna do some stupid shit. You want to
Okay.
shoot the cannon, right?
Okay.
And my current state is furious. I have to. And the end state of it is I have to destroy an important thing. So what he's gonna do with his big fucking monster face, he's gonna look at Skane, reach down, probably to Siegfried's horror, grab one of the cannons, rip it out of the hull, and like point it straight at the fucking thing so that someone else can like light the thing and shoot it.
Oh, so you're just getting yourself more harm.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. It's gonna get the harm.
Listen, I'm into that. I'm going to give you an option here. I can flip the coin
Fluffer Nutter.
to see what effect that, aside from the effect of the rolls, what the effect that has on Cray. Or I will let you roll for it. I'd say you could roll a D100 evens or odds. To determine the fate of Cray as
The coin seems better.
Okay.
Which
So,
one seems more fun? And I always call tails
Tails. Okay.
every time.
So, let's.
The good result would be tails.
Yeah, let me process through this whole thing. So, and then I'll flip, and then I'll tell you all what happens.
Cool.
Inigo has made his request to his lover. The captain has directed the crew, started yanking on the rigging in his own rights, and things as such to navigate the ship with a 12 here. And meanwhile, as you peer down into the abyss, just barely able to make out the monster, Cray, in his beast form, with all of his extra muscle and strength of being in this monstrous shape, hauls a cannon up, hanging like halfway overboard to try and.
I'm thinking like 1 foot on like the rail and just like right over.
Okay.
Pointing straight into the
Down into the thing. Okay.
like the idea is like cannons normally are like either completely the big cannon in the front, so like straight on, or like you have to broadside. This
Right.
should be like I can aim it where I want.
Okay. So for the purposes of understanding how you're holding the cannon, do you have tentacles wrapped about it? Is it like mounted on your shoulder like an RPG?
Both of those things are not mutually exclusive.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add to that? And then you're again like 1 foot on the rail, so you can be up Captain Morgan style on the
Right.
rail down towards
Yeah.
the. Okay. Okay.
And then I just want Skane to light the fuse.
I have one more question for Skane here. You've added your +4 to that roll that you made. That includes your -1
-1
and the bonuses that you were getting from Siegfried. Yeah, or whatever that. Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
a
it
12.
basically negated the +1 that I got for rattling it.
Okay.
So.
And then. Oh. Give me one more moment here. I'm gonna have another question for you.
Okay.
I feel like we've either done this really good or really bad, and I'm really excited to find out which, because I don't know.
Have we chosen poorly?
When you're rolling your cannons, you're
Yes.
rolling plus the ship's steadfast, which right now is a +2, yeah? Plus
Yep,
the other
+2.
things.
Yep.
I want to
And then I.
offer you
Sorry.
a specific here. Again, because the system itself doesn't have, like, apparently objects for large monster battles, and because Cray is holding this like a gun. I would offer to allow you, for the mechanical purposes, to make this a get into a scrap roll, because the consequences and things are different. Would you like this to be the ship, or would you like this to be your characters working in tandem here? I'm not going to change the roll. I'm not going to make you re-roll it.
Well,
One
if
opportunity
we're
here,
gonna
you have an
do-
ante, and the other you do not.
Well, if we do it as characters, I would have a 13. Because I would have an additional +1 from mine, because I have more blood than the ship has stuff.
Okay.
So I would do that then, if that would help the outcome.
Okay, so here's...
As long as it still does wreck damage.
It is. It's still
Yes.
going to do the wreck damage.
We're gonna wreck it.
I will offer you a specific here instead of giving you a choice.
Okay.
You could take something from this creature because you have your 10+ score, if you choose to do it as a
Yes.
scrap rather than the ship maneuver.
Okay. Well, I was gonna do it as a scrap.
Okay, so I'm going to flip the coin to see what happens to Craig. We want tails. Well, I mean, you want tails. I kind of want heads.
I
It's
want
tails, though.
Yes.
Okay,
It's fair.
so this is all happening. The ship is tattered. You've heard calls to taking on water. You're being drawn down into this whirlpool. The side of your ship tilting precariously towards it, allowing you this opportunity to mount this cannon on your shoulder and face it down into the creature. Your team
Stop moving.
lights the cannon, and as it begins, as the fuse begins to burn, there is the response from the sea. What is the doctor doing? Where are you looking? What are you doing?
Well, considering I can't do much. I'm literally waiting for people to be done fighting so I can do my job.
So
Until then, I am seeing what needs bracing, see what needs tying down.
okay, as you're
Ship repairs.
maintaining essentially what you can on the ship, you're leaning towards, let's call it starboard. On your
Port side.
Thank you. Yeah, on your port side, you see the swell of a gigantic tidal wave rising up far over the height of the ship, ready to crash down across the deck. Do you call a warning?
Oh, you're damn right.
God damn it, Flamingo.
We don't know it's Flamingo.
Crew around
know.
you scurries to action.
Brace for impact.
They begin to either hold on to things or hold on to each other. The wave crashes across the ship as the cannon fires. You tip even further over. The cannon fires straight down into the creature.
Did we just do a barrel roll over the creature?
barrel roll.
Because that's what I'm. The way you described that, that's like the wave just took us, and we're like, "Hey, look, creature."
Well,
Barrel
he's-
roll.
the
he
wave
is
took us so
leaned
we
over.
can aim the cannon right in.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
instead of
jumping
being at an
almost
angle,
completely
you're tilting.
sideways.
Yeah, you've just tilted that much further over, nearly capsizing the ship. However,
Everybody to the other side. We gotta flip
Yeah.
back.
I might get blasted to the other side.
Whee!
you experience burns across your flesh, holding on to this cannon.
Yep.
It would be a trouble to take a burn or to take like a wound of that nature. However, you are able to get your shot off. The creature down in the water lets out a last scream, cry, bellow of anger and pain, and the whirlpool begins to break apart. Your ship, leaned over towards it, loses some of the pool, begins to straighten out, and a second wave comes from the other side, helping to right you, but washing a good deal of loose material off the top of your ship and adding additional water to what is already on board. You know that this is not looking good for your ship. However, you are able, with your roll, to navigate, toss weight around, pull rigging and main staff to catch wind and right yourself before you capsize. The body of the creature slowly floats to the surface, and there are two things you are able to gather from it as you restabilize and deal with some of the damage to your ship. You can choose to take teeth. You can choose to have somebody go out there and dig out its heart. You could attempt to take a vial of blood from the creature. You can pick two of those.
Can I have a suggestion?
That's all you, bro.
To me or to your crew?
In general, crew mostly, but you're there.
I am.
Morphus. Can I get one of its teeth, and we should probably take the blood.
There's blood in the heart.
I mean, sure. But I don't know yet. But I
Teeth.
kind of want one of the teeth.
Oh, we'll get some teeth.
Okay.
Teeth and heart.
Teeth and heart?
That's my vote.
Teeth and heart.
Okay. Roll.
Doctor, your turn.
Doc. Roll a d6. How many
While
teeth
they're
you're going to
doing
get?
Oh,
Um,
okay.
To
I should- I
basically
shoulda yelled,
end
"Smile,
the
you son of a
craze
bitch."
thing for like the evening, because that last trouble you just gave me marked my last trouble, which is a lot.
Yeah.
So it basically
Woohoo!
takes him out to full like killing this thing takes him out to full raging, and he has to go in a wild, uncontrolled rage. So I do get to mark an experience at the end of it. Cool.
Mhm.
For your bookkeeping. But because he's completely off kilter, he'll probably come back at some point. Kind of thing has happened before, but Cray's exit from the scene is probably hucking the cannon away back onto the deck at some point. Probably fucked up.
It falls into the
And
water. It's gone. You've lost
And
the cannon.
he's going to also jump into the water and probably try and, like, off camera, probably try and fucking murder an orca or something. Like, he's almost gone.
Can I attempt to reclaim a small portion of his mind?
You can talk straight into his brain, right?
I can, and I also can compel you to obey my next order.
Oh, cool. Let's see what happens.
Compel.
Yeah, you can attempt to compel. He's also being compelled to the other. What is the? This is one of your.
I have to roll mine. Yeah, I have to channel it.
Okay. The other option, in a similar vein of what you're trying to do, would be to assist him in stand his ground. If you wanted to resist the compulsion of the violence, or if that's not something that you would do, you could instead choose to command him.
Either of those would be good.
Yeah, I think because I'm just gonna command him to relax, to calm down. Just tell him,
Relax.
Fucking chill, man.
sun's getting real low, bud. So
Because we need to have the doctor look at all harm.
Oh, yeah, he's fucked up, too.
right, I don't. That's part of the reason I don't want him to jump away if I can prevent it. So I'll roll and burn my last bit of luck for the evening.
Okay.
Okay, got a 10.
That's good. That's
good roll.
good.
So, yeah, I just in his mind, he's going to hear his brother's voice compel him magically, essentially, to chill the fuck out, calm down, relax,
Calm down, dude.
don't run, stay.
I don't think that it's necessary in
What?
this moment, but I will offer you the advice that if you wanted to jump overboard, because that's what you feel is best, you could stand your ground against this compulsion instead, or
Also
you
true.
can lean into it and let him calm you down. I will say that we'll put you. I'd let you do a
Knock one of the troubles
roll.
down.
Yeah, I'd say you could knock one or two. I'd let you roll even to odd to see if you get one or two.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Roll
so
a
it's a
six.
D6, right?
Even is two, odds are one.
Tell you what,
Yeah, by all means.
6, right?
6.
That's a 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
So simply 1.
So it's down 1. That's fine, because I feel like the important thing that was destroyed was probably that one cannon. So the end state of all of the troubles is technically would have been completed.
I will. I was going to have the cannon lost in the firing, but I will say that if you wanted to destroy it and take a little bit of heat from your crew for doing so, you
Yeah.
could instead just beat the shit out of the cannon.
That
Huck
Let's do that.
into the flaming hole in the ship and be like, yeah.
puny gods the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Puny god.
There's additional small damage to the deck as you do so. The cannon is no longer salvageable. but you
Siegfried
can.
is just horrified.
Oh yes, absolutely. And
That's
he's immediately
fine.
going to Lucas and being like, "I need more cannons."
Very
you
fair.
don't understand. They blew up my cannons. Why would you do this?
But you can
So angry.
remove all of your trouble,
Okay.
or all of your vice, I guess.
Take
I got
all
an
your
XP out of that
troubles
crazy
away.
exchange.
Yeah. The ship relevels. You are able to extract 5 teeth. They are quite large. I'd say the largest of which is perhaps the size of a person's torso.
No, I don't
And
need something that big.
the smallest, if you don't want anything that large, the smallest of which you can find are about the size of your forearm.
Fantastic. That I will take.
5 forearm-sized teeth.
I want
Uh-huh.
one that's as big as a torso.
Oh no, you can have one as big as a torso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the captain. I get one.
I feel like we need to mount that somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
100%.
Right on. We need to mount them right facing the front of the ship.
Yeah, yeah.
So
On
even
the
more
front of the ship.
ramming potential.
Yeah, on the front of the ship. I'm gonna take one of the forearms and I'm gonna sharpen it.
Oh,
Drive it
no.
right into fucking Dagon and stab him with his own fucking teeth.
Sure. Dagon. Yep.
Just saying.
Sure. Dagon. Yep.
So, Inigo, can I move out of the prone position
Yes.
without rolling now?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. It depends. Is Skane still standing over you?
Okay. before let me help.
Yes. So our combat has ended. Relatively speaking, it is smooth sailing. The sea has calmed. The whirlpool has dissipated. There's a large body sort of in
Right.
your way, but you could sail over it. Otherwise, you simply have the damage of the ship and to yourselves to deal with in this moment.
Oh, run it over. Full speed ahead, run it over. Do we have to roll to get the heart?
No. That's that was part of the result of your outmaneuver. The result of you took something from it as your scrap for having the
Okay,
10
cool.
plus.
So we're putting it in a jar, right?
So now the ship has two
Two
unholy
hearts? Well, how
happens
big
when
of
we
a
put 'em
jar
together?
do you have? Because if
I'm
it's
assuming this
teeth
heart's
that were
probably-
torso-sized, its heart is probably also quite large. Maybe a
It's
barrel.
probably people side.
I'm just gonna haul the whole thing straight down to the heart chamber.
No, that's okay.
Do you plan to feed the heart to the heart?
Yes.
You
We could do that.
Would
Oh my god.
recall
Do that.
that
Yeah,
as
we were
doing
captain,
that.
you were asked to give a sacrifice to the heart before.
I do recall.
So
Craig
let's
will
take
go
a
down
little
with
bit
the
of blood.
captain and do it with his own hand.
Take a
Yeah.
little bit of blood from it though, so we have it.
Yep. Give it a little squeeze, like an orange.
Hey,
Yes. What?
heads or tails?
Heads.
No.
No.
She said heads.
Where? It is tails. I don't know how you
Okay.
can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it is tails. Okay. Inigo does not get off the ground with a fucking ranger because he is impassioned.
Are you humping the deck?
I put a gif
No.
of what he's doing in the chat.
I saw the gif. On one hand, I want to know what show that's from. On the other, I really don't.
Golden Kamui. Yeah.
God
I remember
damn
it for that scene alone. Somebody sent that to me once. It's
Christ.
crazy.
That's wrong. That's
It's
wrong.
very weird. Yeah.
I can't see it, and that's fine for me because I won't be
Yeah,
You don't
distracted.
want to.
It'll be
Um,
fun later.
Yeah, it's for later.
No, Inigo is impassioned and because of
Uh-huh.
what was he just because of what just
You did
occurred.
it, kind of. It makes sense.
She did get you a good shot at the thing you wanted to fight.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably feel like he did it.
Yeah. You should probably repay her in some way.
She almost
I
capsized
will.
your ship, though.
Preferably
So
not on deck.
He's working on it.
Yeah, just not on deck.
Oh, so bad.
So what's happening with Inigo then? He's laying on the deck still.
I
I was just there.
I
No,
don't
he
know.
got up. He got up. The coin toss was to determine the extent to which he's impassioned and if he's hiding it well or not.
No.
I see.
So the answer's no?
I
No,
think
the answer is yes. He's hiding it well.
Oh, okay.
I feel more bad for Owen tonight than
Oh yeah,
So,
our guests saw this whole mess too.
uh-huh. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm trying to walk after Craig going, fucking stop. Fucking stop. Let me.
I can shoot him
just
again.
For
Yeah.
for the purpose of just moving it on,
Uh-huh.
he would probably not actually listen until the heart is fed, and then he actually fully would listen.
Yeah. No, Doctor would fall and you gotta go, fucking stop. Well, I get, you're so hurt. Fucking stop. Correct.
Bad.
Three of
my
Bad crack.
brother does not
Badware
listen
cracking.
when he's in this state very well.
Badware cracking.
Okay.
Sit.
So
Swear cracking.
you, as a crew, or specifically Cray, I don't know how many other ones have going, but have dug the heart out of the creature and are taking it down to sacrifice to your ship. Is that correct?
Yes.
Gray at
Yes.
least is the one carrying it. Anyone who wants to come, more than welcome.
I'm with Gray doing this.
Okay.
I'm following. Oh my god, stop. Stop.
I'm curious.
Mind on his business.
I'll also go down.
No, you're impassioned on deck. Don't, you're not following.
Don't bully him.
It doesn't mean what you think it means.
It means whatever I want it to mean.
Okay.
Oh.
So you, some of your crew stays up on deck to put out fires, start making sure that ropes are tied down, things are where they're meant to be to continue sailing to where you're going. Down below, there are people hauling water up out of the lower decks from some of the other damage you've taken. As you reach the belly of the ship where the heart lies, it pulses with energy as you approach. The heart that you hold is large. It is not bigger than the heart in the ship. Are you doing anything in particular as you offer this heart to the ship?
As the captain, I'll put my hand up to the ship's heart and I will go. I offer this to you as part of our mutually continued agreement. Eat well.
There is a pulse of energy as you say this. Will you step forward and put the heart, put the sacrifice in then? Okay.
Yeah.
So, got something planned for this.
Ooh.
I know, right? It's like I knew that you guys were full of bullshit and I prepared.
Save estimate.
I mean, you've planned
Yeah.
well.
It puts people in tiny boxes. Right box, though.
As you offer this to the ship, recalling, specifically Craig, you recall this. At the beginning of the game, you had noticed some changes to the ship. A sort of creeping hollowness and an unease with the shifting of power. In fact, even the shape of the ship has changed over time. When you offer it this heart and it consumes it, that feeling of empty discontent shifts just a little bit. It's a noted change to what you had experienced before. And with this offering, anybody who has spent bond with the ship can refill those points. There is a moment where everybody involved hears 2 words. Port Royale. It flashes through your mind. It echoes in your spirit, and there is something about this that is important to the ship, perhaps to you, but it does seem to be a direct response to this additional offering you have given.
Looks like we got a new primary side quest.
In addition, the ship around you creaks and groans. The heart, as it pulses, beating in the cavern, the belly of the ship that you are in, sort of expands a bit, growing larger. And it glows from within for perhaps a minute, maybe 2, before it fades back and the beat slows. You all feel the import of this. And as you take it in, you hear calls from the upper decks as repairs are being made, and you are still approaching the aisle that you had set up for. Is there anything else you guys would like to do tonight before we wrap up?
Me, I think that's pretty good.
I feel like the doctor would like to probably tend some
Yeah.
Oh
wounds.
yeah, that.
Yeah. That's literally what I got.
I didn't get hurt.
What you do.
I just got
The
shaken.
crew. I got a tender crew.
I have no luck.
As the ship resettles, your shaken status will fade. Once you have taken care of at least the most of the burning and the giant monster trying to eat you, you find that you are steadied again.
Then I am good. I took no harm.
Doc, I believe you roll
Vinegar.
surgery with vinegar, yeah?
Yes.
It does not require alchemy tools, and you are educated, and so
Educated.
Oh fuck.
I think you have a
Oh.
lesser fail state, which is good. Okay. Who were you working on, or
Sure. Random crew. I don't know.
Oh, good.
Random crew. A red shirt.
Okay, no, it's definitely not. Okay, Nar. As the doctor works, does Nar take damage? Oh, Nar's talking to somebody else. It's okay. You have advantage.
I did not take any damage because I chose to let
Oh, that's
I let
right.
my demon take over, so I didn't take any damage during
So
that.
you have no
I
harm.
think it
portion of
was just me and Ichigo.
Yeah.
Neat.
Any harm.
Okay. Well, I'll reroll.
But
Actually, I'll flip a coin. Dog is tails. He
Always
has been
fails.
the whole time. Okay, so Inigo.
Yeah.
In addition to being impassioned, what?
I
don't
got
know
a
if that can be
splinter in me
treated.
dick.
Oh boy.
Damn it, Matt.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Sometimes I just let the thoughts come out. I don't really. I should
This is a
filter them
safe
a little
place.
bit more.
This is a safe place.
Yeah, with you guys it's harder because I don't think about it as much.
You primarily had burns and some scuffs from falling on your own face. The trouble that you take here is not an extreme one. You typically get away with things for having a pretty face. It's a bonus you get when you parlay and hoodwink. Until you spend a downtime with the doctor being worked on again. You've got this kind of nasty looking healing wound on your face that will remove that boon. So you can call it the infected wound. And it must be treated. Meanwhile, you've got this like burn that's kind of bubbly and oozy. Nobody finds that pretty, and so you don't get that bonus to those things anymore.
So then roll again for
for Cray rather.
For Cray.
Is my harm healed though?
Yes, I believe your harm is still healed. It
Cray.
works.
That's better.
Yeah, I take my time with Cray.
How's that arm?
Yeah, Cray. You feel better.
Okay, good. I was down 3 harm.
Dun, dun, dun. Roll plus vinegar. Choose one side effect from the list. I would say that you can. You have. Did you take clerical study?
Yes.
You can choose because you have that to exhaust your. Like the consequence would be that it would have exhausted your tools, but because you have your clerical study, it does not do so. So it's essentially a free out on that, in my opinion.
Yep. That's why I took it.
Yeah, that's the consequence. You used it up, but you can just replenish that with, whatever. You resharpen your scalpels, that's fine.
Yeah.
So all good. What's the heal on this? Tell what the surgery to do. How many points of harm did you have total? 3? I feel like that's a reasonable heal, especially with a 12.
We have time.
That's probably fine. You can mark all of those away. If it had been less successful, or if it had gone all the way into like death saves, it would be different. That said,
One more hit would have.
yeah. If there's nothing else for you guys in this moment that you'd want to address,
It's the doctor looking, going, stop, stop,
don't put yourself in those situations.
or at least be more careful.
We
Oh,
have.
You can't.
Look,
Yeah.
you cannot take a whole. You cannot take on a whole by yourself.
But I did.
But you did.
Evidence to the contrary.
Not by
We got a
yourself.
big ass tooth that says otherwise.
We took it down. but
Yeah.
We took it down. Maybe don't stand right in front of it going, I can take it.
But Doc, it kept you safe.
Try dodging. Try dodging.
He
Oh, no, we
dodged
skipped that
into
one.
the path of danger to save the rest of you. What do you mean?
Try dodging.
wasn't
Dodge.
raised with a piccolo in my life.
So I
what?
believe that this is a reasonable place to call the close of a chapter. But I'm going to
That's
run
cool.
that by you
Oh.
because there are a couple of things that means. So before we end, I know we're about to run over time.
I want stuff. Do we get stuff?
You get stuff.
Oh,
Like stuff.
ooh,
You
stuff.
loot goblin.
I want
Chapters end.
more powers.
Yeah. At the end of each session, ask no. Well, that's not how this works. Fuck the book. But I feel that the suggestions for what closes a chapter are defeating an important foe, claiming a great treasure, or accomplishing a crew goal. Specifically in this case, yeah, I feel like you've done some very powerful things here. This is a
Check,
long-standing foe.
Let's check.
Not that you've defeated him, but this was definitely his emissary that you have taken down. And depending
Spit in
on
his
how you
eye.
feel about monster parts, a great treasure is not a stretch either. And of course, yeah, spitting on Dagon is what y'all are into.
I'm sure we could sell that Kraken heart for a lot of treasure.
Not anymore. The
Kraken
ship
heart's
ate
big.
it.
We've-
Norm.
Oh,
But the tooth, maybe big Kraken tooth or Leviathan worm tooth.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we're putting 2 on the front, and I'm just taking 1 for myself, that's
We got some
3
teeth.
teeth left.
So if we're in agreement that we could call this the end of a chapter, there are a couple of things that you guys get to do. You may replenish all of your bond. Full stop.
Sweet.
Any bond you have spent is returned.
Yay!
Done.
There are 3 additional options. You can pick 2 of them, or you can pick the same thing twice. You may mark 1 experience, you may mark 2 luck, or you may heal 2 harm. Given that your doctor was successful here, I would say that I'd
Does
lean luck or
stack
experience.
every time?
It does, well, luck that you gain outside of your beginning of the session does stack, but at the beginning of a session, if you only mark up to your Spitfire if you have less than your Spitfire score. So
Gotcha.
if you take 2 luck now and you have 3, then you'll have 5 at the start of next session, and that will not be less than your Spitfire, so you'll not increase any. If, for instance, Nar, if you only had 1 luck at the end of this session, at the start of the next session you could mark 2 because I believe your Spitfire is 3. So that would be up
Yeah,
to your...
I have no luck right now. I've spent it all. So, marking 2 luck.
Sure.
I'll take it.
I will say that the end of a chapter is also a place where you can advance your character if you have enough experience. So if 2 experience makes the difference for you on leveling up your character or not, you may choose to do that instead.
How do you know if you have enough to level up your character?
You level up when you have your current level, which is 0 plus 5. So on your character sheet, there's an
the next level
experience
plus 5.
tracker, and then there's 5 is your base cost, and then you mark up to the new level. So I think it's 0 plus 5. So if you have 5 experience, you may level up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we can level up.
Yeah, it's the next level plus 5 is what the book says.
Oh, the next level, so you need 6?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so to get to level 1 we need 6 experience, yeah.
Well, then if I can burn... You said we can choose 2?
You can choose to take 2 experience if you don't take any healing or
Yeah, I'll definitely
Or
be
luck.
doing that then, because then I'm 1 away.
Yeah.
So 2 experience for end of chapter.
Well, I'm just taking 1, and then I'll take 2 luck.
That's
then
what I
that
did.
levels me. Because then that levels me.
Okay.
I'm nowhere near level.
Well, stop rolling so
forgot
well.
a few
We keep
rolls.
fucking succeeding. That's
Yeah,
the
the
problem.
roll worse.
We need to
I
just
have
be-
1 job.
And you do it
It is
really
to
well.
And you're
things.
good at it. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
Okay.
for
I-
you.
I actually have a
So-
follow-up.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if so, can we level up at any point that we get that, or does it have to be at the end of a chapter? So, like, if I got an experience next game, would I then be able to level up after that, or do I have to wait till the next chapter?
I have to read the book to find out, and I will. I have been doing it only at the close of the chapter.
Okay.
But
That's
I
fine.
am not sure, and so I'll re-look on that and get to you about it.
Cool beans.
For those of
So
you who are leveling,
Okay.
you have the options listed on your character sheet under advances. You could add +1 to a trait. You can gain a bond with a relevant person or the ship, or you can take a new playbook move. Additionally, if you had done something particularly odd, you could take a new oddity. So, like, if Cray had bitten someone and with the intent to turn them or something, they maybe could take lycanthropy as an oddity as part of their advance.
Wow. That's nuts.
So,
I don't think I want to take that
I
just yet.
think for the purposes of our stream, though, we have come to a good stopping point. I will be available to talk to you guys about character things and stuff. Meanwhile, unless there, again, is anything else, I think we'll say goodbye to the stream.
Goodbye to the stream.
Goodbye to the stream.
Goodbye.
Thanks for being here, guys. We'll catch you hopefully next week with